Hello, everyone. I hope you enjoyed Chapter 2. Today we are starting Chapter 3, and this is when the mystery finally begins. So, we left off with Aunt Molly opening up a suitcase and realizing everything in there wasn't hers, and so she assumes someone put their stuff in her suitcase. Chapter 3. Cam looked at the name tag on the suitcase. She showed it to Aunt Molly and told her, "No one packed his clothing in your suitcase. You just took the wrong one." Aunt Molly looked at the tag. "We should bring this suitcase back," Eric said. "Someone is probably looking for it." "And that means one of my suitcases is missing," Aunt Molly said. She took her sweater and walked quickly ahead. Cam, Eric, and Mr. Jansen followed her. Mr. Jansen carried Aunt Molly's two large suitcases. Mrs. Jansen quickly folded the yellow pants and the pineapple shirt and put them into the small suitcase. She closed it and took it with her as she ran to catch up with the others. Aunt Molly was stopped at the entrance to the luggage area. "I'm sorry, you can't go in there," the guard told her. "It's for passengers only." "But I am a passenger. I was on Flight 54. My suitcase is still in there." An older couple was standing near the guard. The woman was wearing a bright red dress. The man was large and had a short white beard. "And our niece is in there," the woman said. "We have to find her. She just came from France and she doesn't speak any English." Just then, a very tall young man came from the luggage area. Have you seen anyone leave here with a small brown suitcase?" he asked the guard. "Oh, is this yours?" Mrs. Jansen asked and showed him the suitcase. "How did you get that?" the man said. He took the suitcase from Mrs. Jansen. Aunt Molly leaned close to him and whispered, "That pineapple shirt is ugly. If you put it on, wear a jacket over it." "Huh," said the man, and he walked away. "I must find my niece," the woman in the red dress said. The man with her showed the guard a photograph. "This is Simone," he said. "Have you seen her?" The guard looked at the photograph. He shook his head and said, "I'm sorry, I haven't seen her. But if you wait, I'll have someone look to see if she's inside. And I'll have someone look for your suitcase, ma'am." He called over a young woman guard with long curly hair. He told her about Aunt Molly's missing suitcase and showed her the picture of Simone. The guard looked at the photograph and then went inside to look for Simone and the suitcase. When the guard gave the photograph back to the man, Aunt Molly took a quick look at it. There they are looking at the photograph. "I saw Simone," Aunt Molly said. "I saw her on the plane. She sat right across from me. She's very polite. Every time the flight attendant gave her something, she said merci. That's French for thank you. But she didn't eat her applesauce." Aunt Molly thought for a moment. She was holding her sweater. She brushed some lint off of it. Then she said, "She was just ahead of me when I got off the plane. And I think I remember seeing Simone waiting for her luggage." The woman in the red dress held her hands together, looked up at the ceiling, and said, "Oh, I'm so glad she arrived here safely. She's only 10 years old, and we were worried." Cam said, "I'm 10 years old, and so is Eric." "But where is Simone?" the man wanted to know. "She's visiting us for 2 weeks, and we're responsible for her." "Don't worry," Mrs. Jansen told the woman. "They'll find someone." Aunt Molly ate some more popcorn while she waited for the guard to return. Miss Jansen tapped on her handbag, and the man told everyone about Simone. "This is her first trip to visit us. We plan to take her to museums and to the park. We prepared all her favorite foods." "I hope you didn't make applesauce for her." "She didn't eat it," Aunt Molly said. Then she asked Eric for some more popcorn. Here they all talking to each other, and then there's Aunt Molly just eating popcorn. "Here," Eric said and gave her the bag. "You can just have the rest of it." The woman in the red dress sat on a bench nearby. She leaned forward and said, "If Simone is lost, I just don't know what I'll do." Just then, the guard with the long curly hair came out. She told the other guard, "All the luggage is off Flight 54, and it's all been claimed, and I didn't see that girl." All right, that is it for Chapter 3. Tune in tomorrow to hear what happens in Chapter 4.